Hello everybody, welcome to Frankie's DIY Life. Of course I'm Frankie. This is a channel all about upcycling, recycling, redoing, reusing. So if you're into that, you're into the right place. It's fall is rolling around, and I wanted to get out a couple of things that I have already made. One of them, this one I have a tutorial on, and I'll have to look it up and see what it was. I can try to link it to you. Anyway, it's fabulous. Fabulous. Sorry about that. Anyway, I liked it. I put these little sleeves on there, and then I've got the boos and the bats and my little spider, and I liked it because it was already frayed out, and then this was already on it. And I just went with it. This was my daughter's. She gave it to me to upcycle, and that's what I come up with. So I like that one, and I'll try to link that in the description. Also, this one right here, I did not do one on because it was so simple. This right here was on a sweater right here. And I didn't like the sweater because it made me itch. All right, so what I've done so far is I went ahead and pinned this along the bottom edge down here, because that already had the hem in it, and so that's what I'm going to use for my hem on my dress. So I am going to take it to my ironing board, and I am going to crease it right here so I'll know exactly where to cut it. All right, I got that pressed in too, and now I'm just following down this line right here where I pressed it, and then it should be even for me to start working on. All right, what I done is I found the center. I folded my sheet in two, found the center of my sheet, then I folded the flag in two, and I got the center of the flag. Now what I'm fixing to do is take it to my machine, and I'm fixing to sew all the way around it, and then I'm fixing to sew on the inside around the pumpkins, and then that way it'll be secure on the front side. And then I will take it to my machine, and then I will sew the sides together. I got it all sewed down. Now I'm fixing to take out all the pins, and then I am going to sew the sides together. The back side, don't have anything on it, but it may be too see-through. I may have to wear a slip under it because I'm old school. Okay, so now what I've got is the flag sewed to the front of my material, well, to the front of the dress. And then now I am going to line up the sides. I'm putting it face to face, which it really doesn't matter because I don't know if this has a face to face. It's just a sheet. So I am going to line it up on both sides. And then I'm fixing to sew down both sides. I'm going to use the serging machine to go down both sides, and that way my insides of the dress on the inside will have a nice clean finished edge. Okay, so I've turned it inside out, and what I'm going to do first is take it to my ironing board. I'm going to iron it so those seams will be flat. Then I'm going to take it, find the middle of it, the center of it, right here, and I'll mark it. And then, of course, I won't have to mark this because I know where the center of my shirt is right here. So I'm going to iron it first, and then I'll show you how I'm going to get the top part on the bottom part. Okay, so here's the center point of my front of my shirt. Here, my dress rather. Here is the center point of the back of it. Here's the center point of my shirt, and there's the center point of the back. Okay, so I've opened it up, and then here is my shirt. Now, I've dropped the shirt off in there, but what we're going to start doing is it's the wrong side out here, but when I pin it, it's going to be face to face. Now, I know here's the front of the garment. Then I'm going to do the sides, up and under the arm, and then the side seam. So I'm going to get that done, and I'm going to do all the way around like that. Now, when I get to, when I get all the way around, this is what I got. See how much bigger it is? So I'm going to have to make that fit. So I'm going to start doing like this. I'll find the center point of this. I'll match them up, pin them, then find the center point again, match it up, pin it, and I'll keep making that loop get smaller and smaller. So see how small it's got now? Now I'm going to find that center point, and I'm just going to pin it. Now when I get ready to sew it, I am just going to fill in as I sewing what's left. You know, I'll just like pinch it together, and then, but we're going to do that all the way around. So we're going to fill in all this extra material as we go around, okay? Okay, so I've got it pinned all the way around. There's the back, and then here's the front. So now I'm just fixing to take it to my machine, and I'm going to do a straight stitch all the way down, all the way around. And then when I get to these right here, it's still got a big bulk in it. I would just, like I showed you earlier, just pinch those together and just sew it on down. So I'm fixing to take it to my machine and get that done. Okay, so here's what we got so far. And I'm thinking I want to add a little ruffle around those sleeves. And then I think we'll be ready to try it on. Okay, so here we are. The top of the shirt, you know, I already had. I think the back was cut off of it. I think I cut the front off of it. Anyway, I kept the top part, and it's going to work perfect for this right here. I could just fold this down and put a hem in it, or I could put a little bell ruffle on it. And that's what I'm choosing to do. And the only reason I'm choosing to do it is because I already had some made for another project, but I never used it. So here it is, and you just take, you know, 3 pieces, 3 different sizes, and just sew them together. And so now what I'm going to do is get my cuff on here, and I'm going to turn it inside out, and I'm going to slide it on right through here like that, and then I'm going to pin it. Well, I've already done this one, so I'll just show you. All right, so I turned it inside out, and now I'm going to pin it. I'm going to take it to my machine and just go all the way around it. All right, I got my sleeves on now. Let me see if I can get you in. Okay, and I am fixing to, well, actually it's raining outside, but you know what? I ain't gonna let no rain stop me. I'm gonna be a super trooper going outside and put this thing on. You know, I put this on Sally B just to get a picture, but I tried it on and I do like it, but I'm trying to cut down on a lot of stuff that's in my closet, and I don't think that I would be wearing this that much as a dress. I think I would come more near wearing it more during the fall days as a shirt. Well, I started cutting before I even filmed, so I'm just showing you what I cut off. So I'm just cutting it sort of like a high-low, and I'm going to run it through my serging machine. I may put a hem in it, I may not. I may just leave it as is. So that's how much I've cut off. Okay, so I cut that off, and of course I'm going to have pants on under here. I was just trying to show you. I think I'm just going to take it back to my table, and I'm just going to cut it off all the way across. Because I don't, oops, sorry. I just think it's too long in the back. I'm just going to start where that center point is right there. I'm just going to line it up right here, and I am just fixing to cut straight straight across. It don't look like I'm going to get to go outside today.
I step up to the mic, gonna make it swing. Feel the rhythm in your bones, let the music sing. Got that poppin' beat, gonna make you move. Dancing on the floor in the swinging groove. Clap your hands now, let the trumpets sound. Swinging to the left and swinging to the right, no room for worries. Just let go and be free. When the swinging pop, come and join the spree. Swinging melodies, taking us high.